Hello everyone, and today we have our traditional Saturday evening and we will have our jokes as usual, and we will I try to avoid now to do this all these kind of preparations, but still I see that something needs to be fixed, so just give me a second please. I will try to finalize some. Yeah, I see this is working, and how about this? Not sure how do you see it is nicely or not acceptable. Yeah, I see. Okay, and how about this? Everything works fine, so now we can start. So thank you so much for not just joining me on Saturday evening, but for watching and rewatching, because I see that numbers which are changing, they are growing actually, not just changing, because changes can be in positive or negative side, but in our case it's positive side. So thank you so much for your time. And today, as I announced already, we have our traditional jokes, and this is how I try to do my Saturday evening better, and I hope you are doing your some time of the day when you are watching this live stream. For you it's a record, but for me it's live stream, because everything is, as you understand, goes in unpredictable way, but in the last few weeks when we are doing this live streams, it's kind of already predictable. So our predictable routine of checking the sound at least works. So now let's move on to the next point of our traditional routine, jokes. And today we have our nice interesting topic of cows, because yeah, we will continue topic of plants and some other things related to plant phenotyping and all things plants. But today we are starting a new direction of our AI assistant jokes, and this is about the animal tech, and specifically we will look at what is funny about cows' smart collars. So I think you know what is that, but if not, it's not a problem, because you know there are so many things in the world which we have heard about, but we have never actually never met these things, touched them, and even sometimes never heard about them. So these collars are kind a tracker for cows' health, and that's why more and more dairy farmers are trying to do this monitoring, because it really helps to understand the health of specific cow, as well as the herd management, to do it more effectively, and also to get the information about them, because obviously this health aspects, they impacting the result, the yield, the milk. And that's why smart collars are one of the technologies which can be helpful for cow health monitoring. At the same time, we are speaking about that health which is kind trackable, and like temperature, for example, or any other measurable aspects. But there is another point, maybe we also in some stage will have jokes about them. It's about the wellness, about the mental aspects of behavior, and also emotions of cow, and not just cow, but also other farm animals like pigs, sheep, even chicken, because yeah, it's kind of another direction which we will think how to involve them into our agri-AI fun. So let's start with our cows. And as usual, what we are doing here, we are asking 10 AI assistants. And these AI assistants are Gemini, Grok, ChatGPT, Claude, Chat, Mistral, Microsoft Copilot, Qwen. Who else? We have all of them on the list. Meta AI, and I always forget the final one, so someone is already forgotten. So sorry about, yeah, we will see them now in a second, but I mean that we ask all of them the same prompt, and we are expecting to get some interesting results. So it's about some positive and inspiring us to smile. This is the main probably goal, because we already asked AI about different things like generate imagery, do some very serious stuff like count some objects or measure them or classify and different things. But what we discovered that it's kind not yet ready on this stage when we are now. At the same time, when we speak about working with some textual task, and as you can suggest, generating jokes is one of the perfectly fit tasks for AI assistants. So now we found that niche, which can be interesting, and let's continue until we will see that AI assistants will be reliable for doing something else. And then we maybe come back and we'll do some that very interesting but sometimes boring stuff, and then AI assistants are counting like kernels or fruits or whatever they can count. It's very interesting, but not at Saturday evening, because we are here for some relax, some entertainment, as much as our AI assistants are flexible, because you understand that it's still, they are very good in generating fun, but yeah, we need to adopt our humor level to that specific type of humor which they are generating. Okay, so let's speak less and just go to our traditionally we go to our profile. So we are working with some traditional prompt and then just copy it for all the assistants. But as I mentioned last time, today we have approximately the same problem like last time. I didn't do the prompt ready yet, so we will do it now, here and now. So and what I'm doing, I'm just opening our previous prompt so you can see what we have done. Where is my mouse? Yes, here. No. Oh no. Oh yes. Oh, sorry, I need just to make it smaller, because probably you will not see anything if I will do in that scale. So just give me a second, because yeah, this is kind of how the Saturday evening looks like. I hope if I will press this. Oh my god, sorry about that. It was not expected. I need this probably. No. One more thing. And how about this? So at least you can see something good. So you will see now probably better. Okay, that's fine. Now you can see my list of my heroes, my best humorists ever. So as I mentioned, it ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, Microsoft. I forgot Perplexity. Yes, this was also the 10th which I've forgotten. So it's Perplexity, Meta AI, Grok, DeepSeek, Chat, and Qwen. And these are the prompts which we have successfully used for the last 3 weeks. And today we will also have our next prompt, and it will be, but today, you know, I don't want just to copy paste this one which we have already. We will create something new, because what we have discovered the last time, that for example, when we are asking about some generate me brief joke about specific topic, we have just like 2 lines of jokes, and then even if we are taking the word brief out of the prompt, it's still following the same style of generation. So that's why today we will have a different prompt which will specify. For example, today we can add like maybe in 3 sentences or in 5 sentences joke, something like that, and let's see what will be the result. And then based on this, if you will see that it will not be funny and it will not work, then we will just adapt. So the first one will be kind our testing, and then we will just follow the same structure for everyone else in this cohort. And so just no, I don't need this. Yes, let's go back. Sorry, I am just trying to understand which screens are now playing and showing, because Saturday evening is definitely not the best time for understanding what I'm doing properly or not. So that's why, you know, sometimes my live streams on Saturday look very unprepared. Yeah, and I accept this, and I do apologize about that, but I hope at least that we will have some positive emotions with our AI assistants today, because as usual they work very hard and they try to make us happy. So let's just give them a chance to make us happy today as well. So what we will ask, so tell me a joke about cow's smart collar in 5 sentences. Okay, so yeah, it's let's just start with someone and then we will see. So probably, I know what we will do. We will start with Gemini probably. I'm not sure, am I here on my paid account or not, but still, let's start with Gemini. Because I mean that, let's just use someone who will not say us that we will have like 5 prompts and then our free tier is finished and we will not be able to do that. But let's start with Gemini, as I remember it will be fine. So let's just ask this a very simple prompt, and then let's see what will be the response and if we need to adopt it with some extra details. We are here to fix it immediately. So this is my Gemini, and here we have our request, and we are using fast mode. Yes, let's just save resources because, you know, this is the point when you can choose between the models and the modes of how deep thinking should be applicable or not applicable for a specific task. And in our case, I believe we can just do as fast as possible because we are not creating like some quantum physics theory. We are just creating a joke. So let's do it in fast mode. And yes, we have such a cold day today. Oh, it's very long. I don't want that long joke. We will read it now, but I want 3 sentences. So we need to have some tea. So if you have extra dose of tea, let's just do it. Let's drink tea right now. Yes, and next time please be prepared for the tea moment. Let's call it tea moment. Okay, and now what we have? I will immediately just ask about the 3-sentence joke. So here we have the 5. So let's ask 3 sentences, and immediately also we will change here as well. So we will have our 3 sentences. Good. And let's go and just read maybe. Okay, it's 5 sentences. Good. A dairy farmer decided to outfit his herd with the latest AI-powered smart collars. Later that afternoon, he noticed his prize cow, Bessie, staring intensely at the pasture gate while her collar flashed a bright blue light. Checking his smartphone app to see what groundbreaking data was being collected, he received an urgent push notification. It read, Bessie has successfully cracked your Wi-Fi password and is currently ordering premium clover on your credit card. Yes, that's funny. Yeah. The farmer groaned, realizing he hadn't just bought a smart collar but had accidentally financed a bovine tech startup. Wow, that's amazing. I like this this is the different point. So yes, we will definitely follow this way, because first of all, what is good, there is now a mini story, and we can just not just the tractor is outstanding in this field, and why the tractor has outperformed the combine harvester, you know, these traditional very short jokes. But this one the mini story, and still so full of these technical details, technological details, and also regarding this clover moment, as I see, was it clover extra urgent push notification, Bessie, correct password, and premium clover. So clover is actually very healthy and positive fodder for animals, specifically for dairy cows, and it's such an amazing crop, basically, because you can also do the nitrogen fixation, and you don't need to use so many fertilizers as for growing another type of fodder. So that's why this is so deep joke, and I really like it, but it's a little bit long. So let's ask one more about but still I will copy, because this is one of the points which we are traditionally doing. So what we are doing, we are copying the jokes from each of the AI assistants, and then at the end we are selecting one AI assistant which is blindly and very unbiased, in very unbiased way, assessing the jokes and telling us which joke is the funniest one. So last time we did it, and it was quite nice, because before that I was the only judge. At the same time, you know, my sense of humor is very specific in understanding the jokes from AI assistants. So that's why I understood that no, we should just find some nice, responsible, with proper level of humor, and it seems that our scheme is now working perfectly fine. So we will copy this joke, and also all of them have their names, which are humorist number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 until 10. So we are hiding the initial name of each AI assistant, and based on this hidden information, the final judge can do this unbiased assessment, because we are obviously interested to demonstrate who is the most funniest AI assistant among the top. So top 10, I mean, because we have more than top 10 and even top 50. If you go to Hugging Face, for example, and you will just put your selected group of models, either it's text to image or whatever, audio to video, or depending on which task you have, you will see hundreds, sometimes thousands of models. So that's why we have just selected the top 10, which is the best user-friendly interface. They are available for public, and that's why we are checking how funny they are. And you can see that Gemini is just brilliant in terms of a sense of humor for cows, and for these very good jokes about the smart collars for cows. So let's go and just copy paste the joke, and then we also will see the second joke as well. So I will copy now, and oh, I didn't take it. No, I don't need alt, sorry. I will just do like that, and then we will do like that, and still while I am copying and adding. So Gemini is humorist. Oh, why it's not his? Humorist. According to my numbers, it was 2, as I remember, or 1. Here we have. So Gemini is humorist 1, okay, and then ChatGPT is number 2 for this day. Okay, so humorist number 2, and this is the first joke. Okay, so let's go back to our Gemini and check the second joke. Okay, a tech-savvy farmer outfitted his herd with brand new AI smart collars. to monitor their daily habits. Oh wow, that's nice, yes. Not just temperature and physiological status, but also habits, definitely. That evening, his smartphone buzzed with an urgent notification regarding his prize cow Bessie. It read, "Warning, Bessie has successfully hacked your Wi-Fi and just ordered 500 worth of premium clover on your credit card." Okay, they're just yeah, this funny joke, but in shorter version. Okay, but if I will tell, just give me a second. So maybe, oh, I know, we will do this way. So what we will do? We will just copy this prompt. So we're just trying to figure out what type of prompts will be the most fruitful in terms of funny jokes. So we will ask about, and now tell me a different joke about cow's smart collar in 3 sentences. I even can ask, don't repeat the previous theme. Okay, let's see how is this will go. Maybe we will have some. A farmer bought a high-tech smart collar designed to translate his cow's moves into text messages. Oh wow, I like it. This idea, nice. On the first day, he looked at his phone and saw 20 back-to-back alerts from the pasture. They already read, hey, the grass over here is slightly greener than the grass over there. Please advise. Yes, very good joke. Yeah, like definitely this is the direction I want to keep and follow, because I see that we have kind of wider scope of jokes in comparison with just one sentence joke, which we have traditionally with the previous type of prompt. So let's just follow this way. So the first prompt will be, let's see, 500. What about time? Oh, I see it's kind of, no, we don't have time for 500 now. So let's just follow this 300, not 300, sorry, 3 sentences. What we will tell me a joke about in 3 sentences. Yes, this one will be our main one, and we will not have any others. We will just ask all of them about just one joke for today, and it's all because Maryna came late. And we don't have that huge amount of time to stay until midnight and just have jokes about cows and their very smart collars. So we will have one type of jokes today. And the next humorist for us is ChatGPT. And today we are asking about cows. Let's see what will be the response. So, a cow got a smart collar that tracks her steps, sleep, and mood. Now every morning she checks her stats and says, "Looks like I'm feeling a little moody today." I like this word, moody. The farmer regrets enabling push notifications because the collar won't stop sending otherly important updates. Yes, this is good. And yes, you see the diversity of topics and ideas is just really nice. I like it. So the humorist number 1 is it's humorist number 1 actually, our Gemini. Now humorist number 2, is it? Number 2. Let's double check, so we will be reassured that we are not mess up this moment. So it's, yes, ChatGPT humorist number 2, and I explain why. Because just to keep this everything unbiased. So thank you so much, ChatGPT. It's very funny. I like a joke. I think the task. Yes, I just go to this main screen and will say one sentence. I think that our today's judge, who will need to assess and find the best top 3 jokes, he will be so puzzled, because already we have 3 jokes and all of them are just funny and nice. So let's continue, because we have just checked 2 of them, so we have 8 more. Let's go. Yes, and by the way, if you wish to add any message in the comments, either now, if you are here now, or later on when you will be watching, rewatching, and maybe re-watching and rewatching one more time. So yes, you can add anything. I am reading everything, not immediately, but on some stage I am, and even responding. So it's not just I'm reading and disappearing. I will respond to your message. So yes. Then also here is our humorist number 3 is Claude. Dear Claude, we are here today for a very specific task of asking you about a joke. Please follow your traditional humor style. We like it so much. So it's your turn now to tell us about the joke in 3 sentences. Oh, nice. You see, it's still very short, but let's see. Why did the cow wear a smart collar? Because it wanted to keep track of its movements. You know, we have now moody, and movements. The farmer said it was the most very advanced technology he'd ever seen. Yeah, I like it. I like it. This, again, it's all about technological approach and how the Claude, considering its background and what we have around Claude, how it works, it's always about like something, engineering, productivity, and something like that. So humorist number 3, and then we have our, oh no, not this one. We have our joke. Good. Then what we have, who is next? And the next is humorist number 4, and this is Copilot. Good. Now we go to Copilot, and let's see, because sometimes it was some trend before which we have observed, but we were silent about that. But sometimes it still followed the ChatGPT style. So let's hope that today we will have some interesting, is it Copilot? Yes, it's Copilot Microsoft. So we will have some interesting jokes regarding the smart collars for cows. So let's see how the things will go and how funny will be the joke, because you see the previous guys, they were quite interesting and unusual. So a cow wearing a smart collar bragged that it finally got real-time pasture analytics. Its friend said, "Impressive. I still can't even get my farmer to update my firmware." Meanwhile, the bull complained his collar kept nagging him about low ruminant productivity. Interesting. Yes, you see, just an interesting angle of kind, in 3 sentences they actually not a story, it's kind of reporting in 3 sentences, but in how different ways and how interesting direction and turn. Yeah, that's nice. Thank you so much, Copilot. But still, the judge, the independent judge, will say us who is the funniest. So let's just do our humorist number 4, and then we will just copy paste all these nice lines. So you can see that we are trying to at least make it visually divided, but also I think it will be easier for our honorable judge to to separate who said what. Yes. And now we are going to the next humorist, and humorist number I don't remember number, but I think the next always was Perplexity. Yes, it's here. Humour is number 5, Perplexity. And in this case, just reminder, when I say humour is number 1 or number 5, it doesn't mean that I already gave them some kind of style that they are either good or bad. No, it's just a number in the order, in specific order, in my specific file which I have created. So let's go. Hello Perplexity, give us a joke about... Nice joke, please. Okay, so the farmer put a smart collar on his cow to track her health and steps. Okay. Now every time she wanders off, his phone just says, movement detected. Worst part is, she is getting more notifications than he is and still refuses to sync. Okay, not synchronizing. Yeah, I think it's funny, and oh, this is kind of an interesting direction. So there is 2 points which could happen. Either our prompt is so good that we are getting very different, or slightly different, but definitely different jokes today from each of the humorists, or they have all updated their models, and now each model is just so creative and generating such a funny jokes that we have never seen before. So this is kind of task to know and investigate. So it's humorist number 5, and this is the joke. Very good, and thank you so much, Perplexity. Yes, we know that sometimes in our previous recordings, we had not as funny jokes as we had today, basically, because, and I referenced this point at the beginning, that's why the judge me is kind of special judge, because I just sometimes don't understand the jokes which I have generated using our AI assistants. But this is interesting that today when I said this, I'm understanding everything, and all the jokes looks quite funny, and like even I'm laughing sometimes. Yeah, it was Gemini who made me laugh. Okay, so the next humorist is Grok. And Grok also, I am sure he will be fine, and he will deliver us. As usual, probably we will see spent 3 seconds to generate this amazing joke. So we will see now. Let's just look and assess. So what we will have, yes, we see thought for 2 seconds. Good, thank you. And then what we see a cow got fitted with a smart collar that tracks her every move. Move, yes, that's good word. Moody move. She told her friends it made her feel so high-tech until it started buzzing during nap time. Okay, yes, I understand her very nice. Yes, that's definitely annoying. Now she just wants to trade it in for a regular bell. She misses the days when her only notification was dinner time. Oh wow, that's such, I think it's even romantic or nostalgic joke, but I really like it. Thank you so much, Grok. Oh, okay, I will write to him, thank you. I know that it's kind extra, sorry for extra CO2 emissions, which I have just created, but it's such a nice joke, I like. You are welcome, glad you enjoyed the cow joke. Got any other topics or animals you'd like to joke about? Grok, we will come back, don't worry. As I mentioned, we have plenty of animals and topics, so we will come back. But now we will, or maybe I will just ask him. It will not be included in our file, but it's just interesting what will be. Give me an alternative joke on the same topic. Good, and while he is working hard, I will just put this information about him. humorist number 6, and here we are adding the joke. Yes, and I really like it. Now, you know, I have because I can't say my preferences, so it's difficult for me between you know, just a second. Yes, now it's difficult for me because we have already 6 humorists who have generated 6 AI assistants, obviously not like a humorist in real understanding, but we have 6 AI assistants which have generated our jokes about cows' smart collars, and we see that they have such an amazing jokes. And now I have 2 favorites, so I have Gemini and also I have Grok. So now I don't know how to divide my heart, but still I love Qwen, I love DeepSeek, so they are still ahead. So let's see what will be next. Today is very interesting in terms of who will win the heart of our independent judge. And again, I still don't know who will be independent judge. We will create the logic of selection on some stage. When we will finish, we will just then decide what will be the criteria to select one of these 10 who will be the judge. Because last time it was, as I remember, it was Qwen, and it was kind of interesting assessment. So now let's see who will be today. Okay, and now go back to our file, and let's continue with the next. Yes, we first need to go to the Grok and just read one more joke. Let's see. A cow proudly showed off her new smart collar that monitors her steps, sleep, and rumination. But when it started sending alerts for low gradient activity, she rolled her eyes and said, "This thing thinks it's my fitness coach." Now she's plotting to lose it in the mud. She preferred the old days when her only track was the farmer yelling, "Here, Bessie!" Wow, that's amazing. I think that, you see, we try to move to shift the topic, and yeah, it works. Nice, thank you so much, Grok. And now let's go to the next AI assistant, which is called DeepSeek. We are asking the same, and I even okay, we will not go anywhere. Just let's read the joke and then go to that file to fill it. So and yes, by the way, on the left hand side of the screen you can see all the list of our previous jokes which we have asked. So you see, we have already the history of asking DeepSeek about some jokes, and the other AI assistants as well. So let's see. Why did the farmer trust the cow's smart collar? Because it never lied about their health data, until one cow figured out how to fake a relaxed status just to skip the morning milking. Now that's what they call the moody sensor. Yes, I see that. It's kind of like the top words of these jokes for cows are moody and movement. Yeah, so let's just clarify what is the number of our today's DeepSeek humorist number 7. Okay, so humorist number 7, let's go and fill the, no, it's not prompt, we need here. So it's humorist number 7, and then just to be very kind, not subjective, not objective, subjective. Oh my god, it's very difficult to understand what I mean independent. Yes, we need just to provide this blind judgment regarding our jokes. So we are hiding the names of AI assistants behind these names, kind humorist number 1, 2, and up to 7 as of now. And then we also can go to the next. So that's funny. Thank you so much, DeepSeek. And then we have humorist number 8, and this is for us either LeChat or Mistral. Just a second, we will, oh, what have I done? Oh no, we will just do this and then this, yes. So the humorous number 8 for us today is, it was, LeChat, yeah, that's good. At least something I remember from last time, and yes, my Saturday is not kind of make me overloaded with everything. At least something is in my memory. Good. Then we have our prompt, and then we are going to our LeChat. Where is LeChat? LeChat is here. So let's just go and it's Mistral. Sorry. I'm confused now. What do I need to do? It's yes, it's the LeChat and Mistral. It's okay. Yes, that's fine. So a fast mode, think mode, work mode, and research mode. Oh, you see, they also added the research because last time I was checking, it was without research. So it's interesting. We can do it in spare time. Because today's our topic is Cow's smart collar. So let's see and wait what will be the response from LeChat. Okay, why did the cow with a smart collar get promoted to farm manager? Because it always knew how to motivate the herd and track the stakes in real time. Now it just needs to stop chewing the Wi-Fi signal. Yes, I really like this. Wow, today is everyone is overperforming. And this is unexpected turn in our humorist story. Because as I mentioned, it will be not an easy task to select because you see, and so now we also additionally towards movement, moody, we have motivate. Yeah, that's amazing. Yeah, I like it. So thank you so much, LeChat. And yeah, I was confused because as I mentioned, it's already 9 p.m. pass. And yeah, this is what is the best question for me. Try to distinguish LeChat and Mistral. Okay, so thank you so much. We have, as I remember, just double check. Have we? Yes, we have done. We added it. So now we will have humorous number 9. And then we need to double check who is humorous number 9 is Qwen. Okay, now we are waiting for some creative idea about cows and their smart collars. So, welcome Qwen, and give us some ideas about cows and smart collars and something funny, please. And just don't make us sleepy because yeah, it's time to go to sleep, but not yet. Let's just finish. So, a farmer installed smart collars on his cows to track their health, activity, and mood. One day, the app notified him that Bessie had been unusually contemplative. Okay, unusually contemplative. We remember this. And suggested she might be having an existential crisis. Okay. When he checked the barn, he found her staring at the horizon. I'm just imagining this, how the cow was staring at the horizon. And the color's translation feature quietly whispered, she's wondering if the grass is really greener or if that's just a marketing slogan. Oh yes, this is my another preferred one. Yeah, I really like it. Oh, what a nice session we have today. It's a dose of fun and smiles, which was not the same. You know, after this experiment, because it's actually an experiment in comparison what we have done before, I think we can ask again about the topics of drones and self-driving tractors, but in this mode, I'm sure it will be even funnier. So let's just think about this. Okay, but that's really, I like how the logic of this funny jokes go. And that now we have the final out of the 10, because on some stage, because of my laziness, yes, and all this like list of tasks which I tried to finish before this live stream, I have never ever registered to get this Meta AI access, but finally I did it last time, or the time before last. But I mean the Meta AI, we are just starting our collaboration with this AI assistant. So thank you so much, dear Meta, for your interesting jokes on tractors and robots who are picking strawberries last time. But now, please tell us something interesting and funny about cows. Oh, I see some good mini story. So, the cow got a smart collar that tracks her steps, mood, and grass intake, but she still refused to share her location with the farmer. That sounds like a nice story, yeah, I like it. She said, "I don't mind being under surveillance, just don't move my data to the cloud without consent." Now the whole herd's negotiating terms and conditions, mostly for extra hay during software updates. Yeah, that's very kind, like tech and digital and so many things very important attached with this kind of negotiating the moments and terms and conditions. Yeah, I really like it. Today is just amazing. So thank you so much to all our AI assistants for their very hard work and very good sense of humor. Humor is number 10, and then we have our joke. And finally, what are we doing now? So I am finishing this interesting record of jokes, and in parallel I am just still thinking, just a second, I will just go again to the main screen. So I'm still thinking, how shall we select the judge? So last time we used the very simple logic. Last time was the 9th of May. Yeah, so that's why we opened our file with all the humorists, and who was humorist number 9, because it was 9th of May, and this very responsible person, it was Qwen, and Qwen did his job nicely, and we got the 3 winners. So what will be the logic today? Today we have 15th or 16th. Sorry, I don't remember which type. What is the day today? I think it's 16th. Yes, 16th. Good. Yeah, it's 16th. We don't have 16 AI assistants. Maybe on some stage we will go to that level, and we will have kind of a zoo with all types of AI assistants, and we will give them different tasks simultaneously, and they will be just working, and we will just go and watch how they work, but it will be on some stage, not now. As of now, probably, what shall we... okay, considering that we are using very simple methodology, so let's just follow this numerical idea. So 16 means 1 and 6. So let's start with, not with 1, but with 6. Who is 6? And let's ask our humorist number 6 to help us. It's Grok. Okay, thank you, Grok. We will be now relying on your expertise. But for example, yeah, I probably need a coin next time, because yes, I think it's just very simplified way how we can select the best judge. Or maybe, oh, I know, if you want to suggest your idea how to select judges for assessment of the final joke, the final document with joke, then please let me know. We have so many ways how you can let me know about your thoughts. There are opportunity to add comments, and also on top you can add comments, and also you can add comments, by the way. Yes, so you can be flexible in your input. Just add comments and it will be the first step. And yes, again, if you still not subscribed to my channel, I am warmly welcoming you to join me with our interesting journey towards AI in agriculture, because I am preparing some updates, by the way. And yes, they are not available yet in public, but believe me, on some stage they will be. So I hope you will be positively impressed, let's call it like that. Okay, so what we do, oh yeah, I need to switch to the screen so you will at least see not just me, but someone else. And this someone else will be our judge. So we, and I want to show you why I have, as I mentioned, it's Grok, because it's here in my, again, it's very hand-picked selection. I have my Grok and it's humour is number 6. So this is Grok. And what we will do now, we will, I have generated the PDF based on the imagery, oh sorry, not imagery, based on the jokes which we have created. I think it's jokes number 1, but I will double check now just to, yeah, today 21/02, yeah, it's this document. So let's just ask him. Oh, I know what we will do. We will go back to last time we had Qwen, so let's just go to Qwen and again just copy paste the request which we have sent last time to Qwen. So where is it? Oh, here, this one. And then we also will add this request to our prompt list. And this is, by the way, oh yeah, I will tell you this in the full screen mode while I will be doing this, add this. So I have also the course in YouTube. It's called about how to use ChatGPT in agriculture, but actually it's not about ChatGPT, it's also about any AI system. And also the main point which I try to deliver is that, and this is practically useful point, you need to create your own library of prompts, specifically if you are using same prompts for some regular tasks, and then it will be such a helpful thing for you. Like you see what this is, kind of my mini library of prompts for creating jokes, and I can always reference. And specifically we also add some dates, some other attributes which are helpful to link this specific knowledge with some other related area of knowledge. And again, there is a way to structurize this. So it's plenty of opportunities in terms of how you can effectively use this data further on. So that's why, just if you have not created it yet, please create your prompt library, your own personal. You don't need to share it with anyone, unless you are like me and showing it through all the YouTube. But this is just one of the files, and I will be happy if you will use my prompt library for making jokes with your AI assistants, as well as your modifications. Yes, you can modify them. Just I hope it will be helpful for you and useful and funny, at least. Okay, so we have our joke, not joke, we have our prompt for judge ready, and now I will just switch to this screen where you can see the work of judge as well. Oh no, it's not Perplexity, sorry. My accuracy in choosing the tabs now a little bit suffering because yeah, I just need probably some extra sip of tea. So after this very hard work of choosing the right and left tabs, I will just have my tea and the judge will work and I will have my tea. This is kind how AI is supporting humans, and I am not overwhelming my brain with extra problems of who is the funniest, because I'm already lost in my thoughts. We have at least 5 amazing jokes at least. So the final prompt for us now, for our independent judge in our today's session, is Grok. We are asking, please choose 2, let's say 3. Why 2? I don't want 2. Let's say 3. The most funniest jokes from the list, and also specify who is the author of the joke, humorous number. Yes, because as you remember, we have all the jokes created by some specific AI assistant, so we will be able to identify who is the funniest today. Okay, so let's just do it. Yes, and I have my tea. And if you have your tea, you are also warmly welcome to join my tea session. And now, while I had this, let's just, I finished and he is finished. And, oh, yes, this was my favorite as well, you see. Okay. Here are my top 3 funniest jokes from the list. And the first one actually is the yes, a little bit. Yeah, I should remove this and swap it with the shorter version, but still, yeah, because it was really funny. You see, it was, I remember it was the Gemini, and humorist number 1, it's Gemini who told us a story about a dairy farmer which decided to outfit his herd with the latest AI-powered smart collars. And do you remember that purchase of premium clover? Yes, that's funny. Yes, thank you. Then the second place is the silver medal is for humorist number 9. Who is humorist number 9? Oh, it's Qwen again. It's one of my 5 favorite. Yes, that's definitely correct. And the joke is about the installed smart collars, and yes, this marketing slogan. Yeah, funny. Yeah, I like it. And the final one, which is humorist number 10. And humorist number 10 is Meta AI. It's kind of new introduction, oh, not this one. New introduction because, as I mentioned before, we didn't have any kind of extra work done with Meta AI. So that's why it's very interesting that finally we got, it has reached the top. And these 3 stood out for their cleverness, originality, and strong punchlines. Great collection overall. Or I think that words kind great collection overall I can use regarding myself, because actually it's my collection now. I'm so proud of this. Every Saturday my collection is growing and growing. So yeah, that's, thank you so much, Grok. And I really like this subjective assessment when we don't, because yeah, we can maybe try one day, and I will bring it with names and see how maybe some AI assistant will tell that his joke is the funniest, you know. But let's see how it will go. At least as of now, already 2 times we asked AI not just about joking on specific AI and agriculture topic, but also we are asking about independent judgment. And I think this model is quite good, and let's call it productive, because when I was doing the only assessment, you see, I'm kind of such a biased person, and I think that is funny and this is funny. So yes, I am grateful to my amazing AI assistants who demonstrated a very good performance today. So we will definitely continue, and it will be a next session of our YouTube live streams, and we will continue to ask about very nice jokes from our AI assistants. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for your attention, and let's continue. Have a nice rest of today's evening. Bye.